This dashcam video was taken July of 2016 from a Calgary police car. It shows Calgary police chasing Clayton Prince, who fled a traffic stop. The video shows Prince dropping to the ground before 3 officers jump on him. The video seems to show the officers hitting him. Prince admitted he was high and didn't have a driver's license when he ran from police. The 3 officers are facing assault charges. Prince suffered broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and injuries to his face and hands.
This is not reflective of my experience in policing.
The video was released in August of this year, and it sparked anger and frustration in the Indigenous community.
It is actually validating a lot of the stories that we've been hearing from people who've had negative interactions but felt that they could not move forward with the justice system.
A walk was organized for those people who say they suffered abuse from the Calgary police, including the family of Colton Crowshoe, who's been seeking answers for the death of the 18-year-old for 3 years.
I want everybody to not look once, but look twice to see what's really happening, what's really going on.
Crowshoe was arrested on July 2nd, 2014 for trespassing and breaking and entering. His family says when he returned home, there were scratches and bruises on his face. According to his father, Crowshoe told him he had been assaulted during the arrest. 2 days later, Crowshoe went missing after going to a party. For 3 weeks, Colton Crowshoe's family say they asked police to treat his disappearance as a missing persons case. That didn't happen until 2 days before he was found in a retention pond. The family says Calgary police didn't take Colton's disappearance seriously because of his race and previous interaction with officers. After a 3-year investigation by Alberta's Serious Incident Response Team, Calgary police didn't face any charges, but the team said there were several problems with the investigation and mistakes were made.
CPS's investigation into Colton Crowshoe's missing person complaint was not done properly. The one thing we can say, it was not the result of racism that we could find evidence of.
Colton's death was deemed a homicide, but to this day, no arrests have been made.
Things need to be changed for the Indigenous people because of the fact of where we stand in this so-called justice system. This justice system is not meant for the Indigenous people.
A week after the dashcam video showing Clayton Prince was released, more officers were charged for another incident, which is alleged to have occurred in 2010. 3 officers are facing charges of kidnapping and assault and are alleged to have driven a man around for 20 minutes while assaulting him. The man died several months later in non-related circumstances, and his name has not been released. Calgary police say they stand behind those officers who are now on administrative leave. Supporters of the Crowshoe and Prince families say they fear for the Indigenous people of Calgary.
So many families of missing and murdered Indigenous people have been telling the police, have been telling justice systems, have been telling all of these different avenues that these issues are happening, but we've had no recourse up to this point. So now there seems to be a bit of a shift of understanding, so maybe I'm hoping that this will continue.
The trial for the 3 officers in the video is scheduled for November. Tamara Pimentel, APTN National News, Calgary.